This is it. Championship will be determined tonight.
This ain't the amateurs no more. You got a chance to do something great, to be someone great. This is the first step up, kid. Use your feet. Keep your hands up. It's all about heart.
Chronicles rock. Every time some clown gets hurt.
This guy's a friggin' animal. You gotta put this guy on the canvas. Understand?
The only way to the title is through me.
That's what champions do. They get back up.
What a scene here as we welcome you to this live pay-per-view extravaganza. I'm Joe Tessitore, ringside with Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown. Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Jones has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Sharp, he did not see that big shot he just scored with. Oh, that's beautiful stuff, Teddy. That is beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Combination to the head. Harrison's in bad shape, but he's doing the only thing he can at this point. He's tying up.
Yeah, but what I'm a little surprised at, and I think what his opponent's going to pay a price for later on, he's letting him tie up.
There's that overhand right. Roy Jones. Oh, and there you go. And once again, he goes down. The is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's over. This fight is over. Roy Jones Jr.'s power carries the day. A first-round knockout victory. And Roy... pay-per-view action. Alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And we are underway for this scheduled 12-rounder. Jones is feeling pressure, and he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fights.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Big shot there. Jake LaMotta's unable to stand up to that combination. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives...
Oh! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
LaMotta's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight, and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Scores with the combo to the head. Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against a real high stamina, well-conditioned fighter, what adjustments do you usually see made throughout the fight?
Well, one of the adjustments is on the side of the power puncher. He may find out that he better stop looking for home runs, stop swinging for the fences.
And banging away he goes. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
The ref is stopping this fight. Roy Jones Jr. is giving these fans a thriller here. A first-round knockout. Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a highly anticipated rematch in our main event. Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Jones is a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off and bang, he's rushing to that fire or to start the fire.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Blocks that punch. What's the best way to neutralize good hand speed?
Timing. Guys throwing little quick punches, maybe a quick jab. You time a right hand right over it.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Double jab right to the face.
Side to side, move your head.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And he engages in the clinch. Jones is starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Hey, if you can throw them all, you may just land them all, and he does with that four-punch combination. That was not well targeted by Roy Jones. He gets off with a combination up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Scored well up top.
Make your presence known. Assert yourself. Assert your punches.
You got any more of these? I'll do one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Super two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together. That's just good, solid, accurate work by Roy Jones. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Combo lands to the head. Jones's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
That's a forceful two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep them more balanced, stay effective.
Jones's combination punching is working well here. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Not able to land the headshot. And another jab comes in by Roy Jones. And this round comes to an end. Roy Jones Jr.'s efforts of being busy in that last round were really good for him. Not precise at all by Roy Jones. Good combination to the head. Jones is picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands, that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Nice block by Moreno. Jones is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down. A barrage of punches just put him down.
Get the young brothers out. It is raining punches here.
Moreno's showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. A little head hunting with the right. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Roy Jones, big right hand, big shot, and for the second time tonight, he goes down. Moreno's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Good block there by Moreno. Back upstairs he goes. And that does it for this round.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Now keep that up. Keep moving.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of the rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
And what a clever combination. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Juniors bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Jones is your winner, and that means still champion of the world. welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. Opening 3 minutes of this scheduled 12-rounder. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Roy Jones Jr. has been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout. There it is! Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
Galata's now getting back up off the canvas. Two good jabs by Roy Jones. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Doubles up the jab. Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Look at this! Roy Jones Jr.'s done it! How about that? A first-round knockout victory! Roy Jones Jr. welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, a very highly anticipated. The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway.
The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Roy Jones Jr.'s won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens if he hits his opponent and he's still there?
They're sending more than one at him now, the combo. And yet another big shot comes in. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Another flush shot to the head.
Defensively, I'm assuming the taller fighter in this matchup tonight really has to be conscious of protecting his body, Teddy.
You know, Joe, that's a great point. We think about the taller guy only being vulnerable to the chin if the shorter man gets in. But if you're tall, there's a lot of long and usually lean body.
Oh, things opened up and he was able to place solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Becomes a reality, a first-round knockout. And Roy is still the champ of the world. For Teddy Atlas, this is... Midtown Manhattan. Hey, the first one was so good, they're going to do it again. We got a much-anticipated rematch in our main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. Round number one, scheduled for the championship distance of 12.
Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Jones has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he going to act then?
Harrison's turning into a star in this sport. Why? Because he has power, the one thing that people want to see. What should we expect to see of that power early on?
Well, whether or not he's fighting a tricky guy tonight, Teddy's come up with a device.
Wow! Great combination. He is down on the mat.
Harrison's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Nice block by Harrison. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Landing 2 jabs by Roy Jones. Harrison's clearly affected by that.
That was a fine block.
Did you see that? Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. quickly to demolish his opponent. First round knock. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas. Round 1 of 12. Roy Jones Jr. is feeling pressure. And he has to be feeling the pressure because all the talk all week has been about the knockout streak. He's won every fight by knockout.
Well, there's been a little other talk, too. They've been talking about how the national anthem is usually longer than his fight.
I think most people would probably figure if we were to make a checklist of the advantages and disadvantages you want in a fighter, superior hand speed would definitely be a big advantage. But you've trained many a guy who's been up against a guy with better hand speed. What have you told them?
I've told them that that's only one dimension. That's only one thing. Turn that against them. Make it a kind of place where they can't use it.
Not much action as he just ties up.
Teddy, you saw that coming. You said he was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to draw that right hand, pull that shoulder back, be a ghost a little bit, disappear on him, come back with the right hand.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Jones's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. Lewis is down. He is down. A blistering combo put him there. Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab.
What a big shot. Lewis is unable to withstand that combination.
That's what happens when you cover a little slow.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Roy Jones Jr.'s ultimate highlight, a first-round KO. Roy Jones Jr. maintains his lofty status. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here at Midtown Manhattan, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds in the middleweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real. Roy Jones Jr. is coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him. Opening round here, scheduled for 12. Roy Jones Jr. is a real treat for these fans, a pure knockout artist. Every single fight of his career has ended with his hand raised and his opponent down and out.
Every one of his fights is like a fire drill. I mean, the bell goes off, and bang, he's rushing to that fire, or to start the fire.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
when you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh, boy, it can be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
Keep that head moving.
Halfway through this round here. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Jones is at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Lewis. Roy Jones Jr. is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Good block there by Lewis. Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Nice block. Jones's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. And we come to the end of round number 1. Let me paint this picture for you. You got to figure out a strategy, and your fighter's down to one eye.
Well, I hope that he read some history books, or he watched a movie named 300. You saw that movie, didn't you? Great movie about the Spartans where they were outnumbered, and they had to get the terrain right to fight the fight. They had to get into the mountains where the greater forces, the great army, could not be the great army. They could not get in there and battle where they could take advantage of their superior forces. That's what he's got to do. He's got to move the fight into a portion of the ring where he will not be vulnerable on that side.
The combo lands upstairs. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Able to get rid of that one. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Roy Jones Jr. is covered with his blood right now. That cut just opened up something fierce.
And you know, you wonder about the psychological damage or potential damage of that. You know, does that affect him where he gets a little down? Does that affect his opponent where maybe his opponent gets a little reckless?
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. He just missed that shot up top. Jones is hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? A headshot blocked. Solid, perfectly executed combination. Lewis is down. He's going to have to beat the count. That's the end of round 2.
Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Nice jabs there by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. scoring with that right hand. Nothing there on the punch by Lewis. Roy Jones Jr., all that bravado, all that hubris for right now, all those problems. The referee may be stopping this fight soon.
You know, Roy's always been a showman. Right now, he's got to be a little bit of a showman, a little bit of an actor. And act as though the referee should not stop this fight. Act as though he's okay.
Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. A knifing. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number one. I wonder if the knockout streak will continue here. Jones has been able to do it throughout his whole career. Knockout man after man, they line up in front of him.
He wastes no time. He goes right out of that corner with one thing in mind: get rid of that guy.
Targeting that head with the combination punching. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot he just scored with. He goes down thanks to that non-stop attack. It's like he was thrown into a blender of punches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
No, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there.
Oh, and there you go. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Roy Jones Jr. celebrating big time. It does not get better than that. First round knockout. And